Welcome back to Choose Your Own Path, guys. So we're at my nephew's and we're cutting the base on the tree. I'll turn it around. Well, that's my nephew right now. And my little Ethan. And that's the size of the base. It's gonna have, we're gonna try to hollow it out a bit so it's not as heavy. It's a pretty big piece. And he's getting through it. Just keep on working on it. Working on getting it level. Obviously I can't do this kind of work because I can't pick up a chainsaw. My nephew is very strong, very handy. He's done a lot of woodworking with this. And it's gonna look awesome. All right, we're trying to hollow out the inside. Back. One of the biggest things is kickback on these saws. Very dangerous. I told him to be very careful. So we're just gonna cut lines through it and then crisscross it the other way. So we got the base home. We stripped it down, sanded it. I only did a 50 and 100 grit because it's a base. As you can see, it'll go under there, but it won't be as visible. I mean, it will be visible, but you know what? It'll be nice. So we carved the inside. The inside won't make a difference because you'll never see it. The top will be on top of it. I'm thinking of getting some legs to put on the base so that, you know, you could level it yourself, and or it just makes more sense that way. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little bit of stain to see what it looks like. We're going to, ooh, that's going to look nice. Nice finish to it. So I'll stain this up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so here we go. This is with the epoxy on the stump. It looks pretty shiny, pretty sharp. It adhered very well. Did I say adhered? Well, it worked. So yeah, now what I did was I also added the leftover epoxy because I had quite a bit from the last bottle, and I added it to the table itself just to keep the grassy part down, where now it's basically leveled. So the next pour will be on top of my finger here, and we just want it to run on top. So the epoxy will be on here, so when you put a glass on it, or a cup, or a plate, or whatever you're going to do with it, it should be level. So next step, this is still curing. It says, you know, we usually give it about 2 days, so it's about a day. I did it yesterday morning, and today it will dry for most of the day. So the next step is I have to flip this guy over and center this on top. Find out what I did. I forgot to tell you guys about this. I ended up putting these screws in, which will line up and level to the middle of our table, and then we'll drill the 4 holes. We'll set it in, we'll glue it in there, it will make it permanent. And then the bottom feet that I was telling you is these guys. These are adjustable, so when that's set, we'll flip it back over, we'll put it on the ground, we'll level it off, and then we could do the final pour. So this is, I think, part 5 or 4, either one, I can't count. So we'll be going on to the next one. So again, hope you guys can tune in, because this is good, this is fun, and then we'll show you the final pour. So remember, if I can do it, you can do it. Choose your own path, guys. See you on the next one.